Why do the parentheses make a difference? If I have this, those are the ones we just did. This means negative 9 times negative 9. And I get positive 81, right? This, however, is not the same thing. What that means when you have a negative in front of something is that it is negative 1 times 9 squared. There's just not a times sign in there. That negative is like having a negative 1 times something. If I follow my order of operations, I have to square the 9 before I multiply by the negative 1. 9 squared is 81. Negative 1 times 81 is negative 81. Now your calculator knows the difference. If you punch it in this way with the parentheses, you will get 81. If you punch it in this way without the parentheses, you're going to get a negative 81. That's the difference. So what they're trying to get across on these next ones is if you have that negative hanging out in front, it means negative 1 times something. So if I'm interpreting this one right here, it means negative 1 times negative 2 to the third power. I do my exponent first. So I do the negative 2 cubed first, which is negative 8. And then I multiply negative 1 times negative 8 and get a positive 8 answer. Probably should put my answer up here that I did over there. So if I look at number 23, what that means is that I'm going to take negative 1 times my negative 9 squared. If I do my exponent first, negative 9 squared is 81. And then I'm going to take negative 1 times 81. So I end up with negative 81 for my answer. Number 23, what that means is you're taking negative 1 times 4 cubed. So you would do the 4 cubed first. What is 4 cubed? 64. So I'm going to take negative 1 times 64 and get negative 64. So go ahead and try 24 there. Do it on your paper. If you're not sure, check it with your calculator. See if you get the same numbers. So, negative 3 times our negative 3, negative 1 times our negative 3 cubed gave you an answer of positive 27. Because this is going to be negative 27, but negative 27 times negative 1 makes that positive. Now, if I'm thinking about my negative signs, this negative in the parentheses counts 3 times. Plus I've got one more out in front. So I've got a total of 4 negative signs, which means it has to end up being positive. The bottom one, what did we get for that one? Negative 64. Because it only has that one negative in front, it's not in the parentheses, so it only counts once. And since I just have one negative, it's going to stay negative.